Okay, hi guys, I'm Tom Koo from Tom Koo Life, and today this is Yuan Li from China, and he's working on a self-sell application. And self-sell, okay, let me summarize it. I think it's it's a very good idea because it wants to try tokenization for everyone so that normal people, even normal people, can get investment. But of course, that's far future because it's not easy to implement such thing. And as a first step, what these guys are trying to do is they actually targeting superstars like soccer players, like entertainers, and they're providing this tokenization platform and also an exchange so that for instance, a soccer player can issue a token and then make it traded, on the exchange, and the investors are just basically investing in the token. But at the later stage, what these guys trying to do is then they're gonna go to, potential wannabe superstars, like idol wannabes or all these young people, so that they can have a way to tokenize, their talents and get the right investment. And the last stage will be normal people like everybody, so we can we have some talents and later on we have income. Right now I'm a student, but later I will make money. At that point I can pay back. So I think the strength is that it's a very good idea, and especially I like the idea of this systematic approach starting from superstars. So he's trying to actually forge relationship with big agencies, because agencies, they have these superstars, so they have to make contract and kind of get them on board. And I like the structural approach. And later on he's also going to implement when it comes to the normal people platform, he's going to implement some kind of risk control mechanism. But basically you have to understand this platform is not about doing all the thing. Okay, he's just providing a platform to tokenize, put it on the exchange and get investment from investors. That's what he's trying to do. Then the probable kind of consideration points will be superstars. They're not easy, okay, to get. So he must have to make this model really successful, he has to get a lot of contracts with these superstars. And I think that's going to be a very important success factor. And secondly, how can I put it, I mean that's what I think is major. And then the other thing is actually the agencies who are actually right now kind of managing all these superstars, they must also get involved, because these guys will be the investors to the superstars. But the difference will be that in the past the agency had to invest all the money, but with this platform they can split. So they can split the risk, like 20% they invest and 80% will come from the public. So that's another potential consideration, because would the public be really interested in investing, and how they can assess actually the potential of this wannabe superstar. That's going to be another question. And then what I also can think about is that I mean, right now I think that's what I can think of. I mean, Yuan, do you have any opinions
about what?
About my statement? You can just add things, or whatever you think it's not correct.
Yes,
the other thing, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. The other thing, I'm always about stock coins. Okay, it's because this is basically a stock coin. Right now, it's a stock coin project, and the stars itself, because when they're at their peak, it's very easy to actually gather investors. But this is investment, and I mean, stars are not unlimited in their popularity, and there will be a point they actually disappear or get ignored by the major popularity, and in that case it could be a risky investment in my thought. I think that's mostly what I think. And another thing is, can I talk about the blockchain as well? I mean, it's you don't want to, because the blockchain it's office making. The blockchain is office making, and it's actually not very centralized at this point. Of course, he's trying to make it I mean decentralized. He's trying to make it very decentralized in the future. But I just have to be very honest in my review, and I think it's not very centralized, because right now they have like 11 block producers in the system. It's DPoS. And later on they're gonna diversify the block producers, but right now it's held by these guys only. So that's also against the decentralization concept.
Okay, I think I have that point want to state. And the first one, we are not a new player in this area. Actually, we have already in blockchain area for 4 years, and we one of our advantage is the technical part. We have very powerful technical part in blockchain. And the second one is about the purpose we built the platform. Actually, we want to help people, especially for young people, to develop themselves. So maybe we can create a platform to give them more resource and let them to be invested by the other people. And we always saw that the best invest is to invest into people. But in the past, it's idea. Now, this platform, SELFSELL, make it become true. And the third one is that the world is becoming more and more digitalized. And everything will become digital, will become online. So not only the information, but also the stock, the shares of the company. But in the future, I think shares of people will also be the future part. So we start now, and we want everyone can be digitalized. So blockchain is our tools, because blockchain is the best way to digitalize one thing using token. So that's what we do. And the process we do on this platform is from the very top to the normal people. So we start from the very top superstar, the football player, and then we go to the normal people, and then not so big stars, and then we go to the normal people. And this platform in the future, you can be invested. You can invest to other people, and also you can invest to the a star from the very initial stage, and to see him to or she to go into a big star. So it's a very interesting platform, and our dream is to let everyone can be digitalized.
Okay. All right, I think it was a very good statement, but another thing is, one concern I have is, I know the reason behind your strategy, starting from the superstars going to the normal people, because it's like, soft landing, all right? Because if you just want to launch a platform, that tokenize, the talents of ordinary people, I'm not going to buy it actually, all right? So I think it's a very good approach, but on the other hand, if you start from superstar, then it will be associated with superstars, and then there's always coins issued by superstars, and then normal people come in. You understand what I'm saying, right? I mean, that could be a little bit, a turn-off point for people actually when they go in, and in the process, there might be a possibility actually that your future kind of ambition is not going to work out as you have it planned out.
Yes, that's true. I think it's a very good point, and we can directly go to where we want to go, and we can go to another way. Why we want you use superstar is that the superstar is significant enough. People will notice that, okay, we can let people to be tokenized. Okay, we can invest into token by focus on individual, and then they will understand, okay, if the superstar can be invested, maybe normal people also can be invested. So that's our idea. Yeah.
But and the last thing, because we are running out of time, but about the blockchain that it's actually put on your main net, I mean, it's really centralized right now. Okay, I mean, what is your plan regarding that? Because you told me that there are only like 11 block producers, voters actually on the platform. Yeah. But are you going to change that, or do you have any plan? Because right now that's an issue, right, for EOS, and people say it's actually not the blockchain concept.
Yeah, that's right. And what I want to say is that this SELFSELL is not a bottom level blockchain platform, but it's an application platform. So the blockchain is to provide a service to this business. So the main thing is about the business model. So at first, we need to make this system to be easy to form the consistency. But in the future, if we need more nodes, maybe we can ask all the community to form a same consensus, and we can change it. It's okay in the future. But now we want to focus on the business, because this part is most the key point.
Right. Yeah. And then another thing we have to consider is actually, right now everything is an experiment. So, decentralization versus centralized. Yes. Actually, I'm very negative about it right now, because, right now we have to still see, really, which system really fits, the people, the actual users.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, that was Tom Koo, and I hope you guys enjoyed, this new type of, conversation. And thank you very much, Yuan, for joining my interview. And I hope, you will be really successful with the platform, and everybody will be able to kind of, have a venue to get invested.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. You can come to our platform to have your own token.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Get ready for the next challenge.